Matt, did you hear about the new Pokemon? What are you doing?
Why, hello, Josh. What are you talking about?
They reveal a new Mewtwo or Mew3. I like the new design that they're going with. What are you doing down here again?
Well, yes, Josh. I know all about it. In fact, I've been making the new Pokemon.
Matt, what is that? What is that ungodly monstrosity in your hands?
This is the new Pokemon, Josh. Flirt McFur. Let me show you its attacks. Flash attack.
Stop! That actually hurts. Stop.
Spray attack.
You know what, Matt? I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow. You have a good one. All right, bye.
Hey everybody, this is a Guitarist. And this is Gears of the Dead. This is episode 7 of Not So Family Gaming with what we think is our best skit yet. I believe that skit was rather ingenious and just somewhat funny. Genuinely. Okay, so obviously today we're going to be talking about the new Pokemon that has been announced, and just last week about the whole Mew3 or Mew form of Mewtwo thing going on. We also have Tales of Xillia.
I think it's Xillia. Maybe.
And discussion about the new Xbox 720, which just, well, I mean, I don't even know if it's a 720. They could make whatever the fuck they want. But still, regardless, just, we're going to be talking about that, and it's horrible. Anyway, so let's talk about this new Pokemon. X and Y is what it's called right now.
Alright. They announced a new Pokemon last week. On the video, when they tried to announce it on YouTube, it said, a new Pokemon with a familiar look. Now, when you watched it, it looked a lot like Mewtwo. He had a lot of Mewtwo's powers, and then on the website they took you to, they had the Pokemon without the name, but they had Mewtwo right next to it, so it made people think it's either a new form of Mewtwo or it's Mew3. Which, I actually know what it is, but what do you think?
You know, I would rather it be just like Mew3, not another form of Mewtwo. Just, it sounds dumb. I mean, I've always appreciated the Mewtwo thing that they've always done, and I've never been like, you know, let's change it. But if they're gonna change it, I think adding like a Mew3 would be cool. There's plenty you could do with it.
See,
but
if they made him, like, if they do, if not, I haven't said yet, but if they would make a Mew3, they could really make a really good movie out of it. Like, they was like, right. Okay, Team Rocket made a Mew3, so they can get back Mewtwo and try to take over the world again.
Well, I mean, but that's kind of exactly what Mewtwo was about.
They made Mewtwo, Mewtwo went away, and Team Rocket wasn't really heard of again through the whole thing.
Well, still, it's just, it's like Team Rocket making it. I don't know, if they did something kind of cool, like, he fell into a vat of radioactive nuclear poop. Now he's Mewtwo. I don't know. Something different, but yeah. But so anyway, what is it?
It is a new form.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Form. That's unoriginal.
It really is. They're trying to, like, they're giving all Pokemon a new, like, I guess they're trying to give it a new feel. So, like, every legendary Pokemon now, they're going to be like, oh, there's a new form. Like, there was these 3 Genie Pokemon in black and white. And they all looked exactly the same, just different type and different color.
Right.
Then Black and White 2, they were like, you know what, let's give them a different form. So one turned, like, it was wind, so it get wings. One was fire. It was
basically a really crappy attempt of making an Eevee type of thing.
Kind of, but they were like, people don't like the idea. We made the same Pokemon and turned it into 3 different ones.
Yeah, that's...
So let's try to fix this and give them... They still have the same face, just different body.
See, that's just stupid. Like, they're just dragging down, trying to make the game just more of the elasticity of the game. It's just ridiculous. Like, come on. You know? What is it? Just at a certain point, how many more Pokemon can you make? That's the entire point of the skit. How many more Pokemon can you seriously make? I mean, they had the garbage Pokemon and an ice cream Pokemon. So, like, you know what? Why? Why even?
In Ruby and Sapphire, there was actually a Pokemon. I forget what his name is. It starts with an M, but it was actually a punching bag.
Really? Inanimate objects that now, well, let's bring it to life.
kind of did that in the first one. Turned on Geodude was a rock.
Yeah, but that's still like an element of the Earth.
See,
that is a goddamn man-made thing that they're just like, let's just. There you go.
I don't know.
There you go.
I love.
Ghastly was a gas. You don't seem to be complaining about that. See, that's just different.
I guess, yeah.
Like a rock is natural, gas is natural. Like that is just a whole thing.
I can
See?
Yeah.
But after a certain point, when you're making Pokemon that are just objects,
I think the stupidest Pokemon. There was this Pokemon.
I love training my vase Pokemon. Fuck you, kid.
There was a Pokemon, and it's like it flies, and it has a second arm under it, and it holds this mask. If you read the Pokédex entry, it's like it holds a mask of what it used to be. It was a human that when it died, it pretty much resurrected into a Pokemon, and it looks at its mask and cries because of its memories. I was like, that is really dark.
Just okay. Just okay. Seriously, just. And then they get stupid god concepts like that. Like,
I think
everyone can tell I'm just a hardcore original 150 or 151 Pokemon fan. Just that was the good shit. And I was okay with Gold and Silver. That was cool. Those Pokemon weren't bad, and I liked playing it. It had really cool new concepts. I was like, okay, you guys did this right. I'm enjoying this.
Gold and Silver are pretty much my favorites. Yeah.
And then they were just like, let's do cocaine before we make any more Pokemon, dude.
Well, you gotta think they're up to
Heroin.
with this new X and Y. They're going up to 700 Pokemon. You're gonna see some repeats, but I wouldn't mind
And objects.
See, I wouldn't mind repeats, but like. They could turn this water bottle into a Pokemon now, because like
obviously, like check this shit out. Like here you go, and just it is now a Pokemon's. It's a water smart Pokemon. It's a water type, but it can also read.
It evolves into Pondramon. Oh, that's yours.
That is
Anyone.
Ridiculous. All right. Anyway.
I feel like they're trying to get newer people back to remember old Pokemon. That's why they're trying to say Mewtwo's got a new form.
Which kind of makes sense, but just
like I don't mind. Like that's what they did older when they were like, okay, we're giving Electabuzz another evolution. Magmar, just
everything back then was okay though. It was just they made it right.
I don't mind that they're giving them extra evolutions because I think that's cool because it's like okay, it gives me incentive to capture these Pokemon again, because I loved them so much, and at that time, Fire Red and Leaf Green were out, so I could just pop it into my DS and be like, transfer!
I don't know. I still think that they're just still not doing as good as they could.
Yeah.
They're just dragging it out to make monies. Anyway, next topic of discussion. Not really that major, but
it's for a fan base. Tails is Xillia, alright? Now, Tails is a huge thing. There's like my first Tales was Tales of Legenda. I started off with that, but I think arguably the best one was Tales of Vesperia. Very good game, and I love it has a full story. The story can like start off one thing and just change through the whole thing, but it feels natural. It has a good flow to it. I love it's a JRPG, and it's something I really like. Now with this new one, Japan's had it for 2 years. And we're finally getting it on August 6th. There's actually...
So this game has been out for 2 years.
In Japan. Yeah.
Okay.
You know how Japan likes to keep
And now it's
stuff.
saying it's coming out for the PS3, but is it coming out for the next gen? Is it coming out for PS4?
No.
Well, I mean, with a date so close to the PS4 coming out in August 6th, I mean, end of the year, August 6th, yeah, there's a lot of time in between it, but still...
See,
I feel like there's a time frame when game developers should just be, we're making this game kind of close to the PS4, so why don't we just make it a PS4?
Well, it would be...
Even though it has already been out for PS3 for 2 years in Japan.
It's probably hard because they would have to port it over, they would have to render it, they would have to...
yeah.
So, the easier thing is just to come over here, get voice actors, be like, read your line. Alright, on the disc, here you go.
Still, though, I mean, with the PS4 not being backwards compatible, a lot of PS3 people are going to go get their PS4 and then have to have both of them. Because
I don't know. For some people, they might actually just wait and they could probably download it digitally. So once the PS4
Right.
comes out, they could just download it that way. So that's that.
That's alright. Now for the final topic of the day, the worst topic ever. The thing that pisses me off the most about my life right now. The new Xbox. And how it has to always be online, otherwise you can't play it.
Right now, just so you know, it is a rumor. It hasn't been said if it is going to stay online. This is all speculation.
It's all speculation, but still, at a news conference or some kind of thing, they had their representative out there talking about it, and people were asking questions. Well, dude, like, is this going to be, like, only online? And if so, that's bullshit. Like, you can't do that. And then the dude was just being such a dick about it. He was just being such a douche to, like, all the people who just want to know, like, are you kidding me? This is, like, ridiculous. Can you please just tell us? And he was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. It shouldn't matter. Deal with it. Everyone's just like, whoa, man, come on. Microsoft then went out of the way to be like, oh, sorry, guys, he was a dick, okay, so, sorry. But they didn't deny or confirm when people asked them about it. We're like, okay, thanks, but is this true? He's like, oh, no comment.
Yeah.
So fuck you!
See, it didn't work with Diablo. I don't think it's going to work here, because, like...
Obviously not.
There's going to be people with either slow internet connection, like me. I live out in the sticks, so if I try to play Diablo, it lags. And even though pretty much the whole time it's like a single-player game, I can't believe you have to stay online the whole time. That didn't work out.
Right.
And there's actually... a few of my friends don't even have internet where they live, so they can't... They love the Xbox, but they wouldn't be able to play it.
Right. I mean, if you get unlucky at some point, your internet's down for about an hour or two because your internet provider just accidentally blew up or for some reason.
Maybe like there's a storm outside.
Yeah, and your internet cuts in and out. It happens all the time. Why is that fair? I understand their point is to try to cut down on piracy and all this stuff, but is it worth it? Like, really worth it to go through all that trouble for it? How often does it happen? Often enough to really implement this new rule and to screw over everyone else who just likes to play normally?
I don't think it would happen much, because if you look online and see how much like what is it? Mass Effect 3 made like pretty much as much as Titanic did, and
right, that's crazy.
So Microsoft is going a weird way with this.
They are, and as I've been a hardcore Xbox fan for so long, it's just, why do I want this now? Why do I want that? I like the opportunity to be able to be like, if my internet dude is like, hey man, sorry, we're just kind of screwed up right now. Can you just give us like an hour to fix your internet? Or maybe like a day, because fuck you. Like, I'll just go, okay, whatever. I can go online and play some single player, just whatever. I enjoy my life. Blah, blah, blah. I'm owning the noobs. And it's just... You can't do it. I believe that it's been said that either 10 or 3 minutes or something like that. There's an amount of time. If you're not online, it kicks you off your Xbox. It just kicks you off your Xbox.
See,
turns it off, just fuck you. What is that?
I really think that they're going to make a mistake if they do this. Now, there's going to be the press event in May.
The press event in May will definitely give us more information because, it is just speculation. However, because it's really fishy because they're not confirming or denying any of the things. And there's some reasons where you should and should not do that, but this is a huge thing.
Like, I'm kind of hoping at the press event they were like, oh, he was just messing April Fools, bitches.
Well, I would love for them to actually literally do what you just did and just, that'd be great.
Bill Gates coming out in like a skirt. I'm just messing with you guys. It's like, do you see this Xbox? It's free.
Well, okay.
No, I can't.
Okay. No, just okay. We're done here. This is over. However, if this is all true, I'm pretty sure, even though I'm a hardcore Xbox fan, I'm going to make the switch to PS4. It's just insane. One more thing about the Xbox is you might not even be able to buy used games. You might not be able to buy used games. How ridiculous is that?
See, now, there's so many things. First, if game stores wouldn't put your game in there because, like GameStop, they make a lot of their money off of used games.
Of course.
And then, hearing this stuff, people would be turned off about buying their games for Xbox, so developers wouldn't want to make games for Xbox in either way. So I'm hoping, this is probably just a rumor, but if they're going for this, they're going to lose a lot of money.
You know, even the whole if I can't play my games offline, it's over. I just, you know, there's no point in staying. They screwed up Halo, they screwed up Gears of War. Those are the only two Xbox specific games I wanted, and now they're just both. So who even cares? Who cares anymore? So if I don't know. Oh well, we'll at some point. Hopefully we'll find out more in May. But for now. Thank you for watching, guys. This is about the end of the video. We'd like to thank you for watching and everything you do, liking and commenting and sharing with your friends. Maybe that you should do that anyway.
And subscribe. Please. Tell your friends, family, where your office about us. And yeah, that should be it for today.
Make sure you guys watch out for our video that includes the discussion in May about the Xbox and the PS4, though.
All right. You guys have a great one.